Donc, je vais lire la motion en anglais destinée à l'international. So, Union of Malian in Diaspora versus. On January 17, 1212, Mali was attacked by nihilists between drug trafficking separatist rebels, MNLA, and terrorist group ACME, Ansardine, Mujau, and Boko Haram, thus committing abuse, which undoubtedly constitute was a crime, especially in Anglais, where Malian soldiers were tied up or executed. Other abuse followed, such as rape of women, amputation, physical, moral, and psychological torture on the population of dormant region Mali. These obvious acts have affected the ancient Malian nation and all those who have respect for life and human dignity. Our attachment was great when questioned about this crisis situation in Mali. In the French National Assembly, Mr. Alain Juppé, Minister of Foreign Affairs at that time, described the rebellion as a military success, forcing Mali to negotiate while failing to condemn these crimes. A few days later, it was the turn of Mr. Henri de Rencourt, Minister of Charge of Cooperation at the Minister of Foreign Affairs, to state on RFI that France has been approached by the MNLA to help them conquer their territory under the pretext that they were the only bulwark against terrorist expansion in the area. 9 months of occupation, April 2012, January 23rd, during which armed groups committed atrocity, including summary execution, rapes, amputations on innocent civilian population, constituting crimes against humanity and war crimes, namely those in Aguelhok, Kidal, and Thessaly. For several years now, we have seen and witnessed the widespread of insecurity throughout the national territory, and the inability of the state to face it, because the state of Mali has gone to the negotiation in a position of weakness. The recent event in Mali, which led to the change of power, had given hope to the patriotic forces who believed in the real change in the situation, the cessation and implementation of the Algiers Agreement. But, unfortunately, we have witnessed the acceleration of its implementation. Mirroring the chronology of the different arguments that Mali has signed, namely, the Tamrasit Agreement signed on January 6, 1991, the National Pact signed on April 11, 1992, the Peace Flame Ceremony on March 27 in Tombouctou, the Algiers Agreement for the restoration of peace, security, and development in Kidal region. In Algeria, on July 4, the representative of the Malian states and those of the Democratic Alliance on 23 May for Change, which was born from the Tuareg movement of the Adrar and Ifores. The agreement for peace and reconciliation in Mali resulting from the Algiers process, signed on May 15, June 20, in Bamako, between the Malian government and MNLA, CMA, HCUA, MAA, which represent only a minority of the Malian population, 5%, and even local population in the northern region, less than 20%. The latest agreement, which is a 30-page document, 70 pages of text, 15 pages of annex, including 7 titles, 20 chapters, 68 articles, has not been disseminated sufficiently in time within the Malian society because it was not intended for the Malian people, for the international community. Moreover, the Malian people did not participate in the development of this agreement. know they were consulted and listened to. We easily understand that this anti-agreement will not be the solution for the Malian crisis because, in a reality like the others, it's a bonus to the rebellion, it's unconstitutional, discriminatory, and budget-consuming, all things that peace-loving Malians have always denounced and rejected. We, association, political parties, collectives, union and federation united within the Union of Malians in the diaspora versus the Algeria Agreement, concerned with preserving peace, stability and security in our country, concerned in the socio-economic development of our country, ask for the thorough review of the Algerian Agreement, which is no longer relevant because it's not take into account the current deterioration of the security nation of our common asset, Mali. Reaffirm our attachment to the Republic of Mali. Also reaffirm our attachment to respect for sovereignty, territorial integrity, the Republican from Mali, security and the attention to nationality. Denounce the item to the agreement, the current needs of discrimination, division, hate, shame, contempt for national opinion. Denounce this agreement that violates the Malian constitution. Ask for the preservation of social cohesion, security, peace, living together and a fair treatment of the territories through this present message that we are delivering to you in a person. Mr. Ambassador of Mali in France, during our demonstration today, Saturday, in Paris, against the Algerian Agreement, the protest march going from Europe to the Malian embassy today in Paris. That's all.
Merci. Thank you very much.
God bless Mali. And we are again.
Merci, merci.